Hey, Cartigo with his I actually beat Domain Legends. Ooh, we got him good on that one, guys. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Why? We are going to be running a very piquant and peculiar deck, a mono-white deck that is hard to describe exactly what it is. It's mono-white flyers, but it's not really. It's mono-white flyers with Swarm, with all sorts of interesting tips and tricks. I think it's just kind of a duck and dodge, man. Like, nobody knows what's coming out of this deck. And honestly, it's a meta killer, man. It goes against mono red, mono black. It really, really hurts people. And I was surprised at how good it ran. So we got to give it up for the original creator of this deck. I have a modified version here, and that is going to be MTG BREW Lab. Good buddy, friend of the channel, mutual on Twitter. He was posting his results for this, and I said, man, I've been thirsty for a mono white deck. So I grabbed it. He said, sure, go for it, man, run it. So I want you to check him out on YouTube, man. I'm going to put a link down in the description to his channel. Go check his original video out there. This is my version. I've modified it a little bit. But before we get into that, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf will viciously maul you and rip you apart for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel and becoming a villain for today. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you there live and in person on Twitch or on YouTube. Yeah, you can hit that bell. You'll be notified when we go live on YouTube as well. Both are perfectly good ways to come follow me. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, ask questions, all that stuff. It's going to be on our Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one for yourself, go right down to the description. All the links will be in the description as well, right down there, as well as a link directly to BREW Lab's video and their YouTube channel, which I'd love for you to go check it out. So what do we got here with white brews? Well, we're starting our Bloomburrow journey early with Cheeky House Mouse. 1 white and 1. Never played this card before. 2/1. The idea is to get in damage early and often. It is kind of a mono-white aggro in that regard, because we also have Recruitment Officer. This has an interesting thing, which is Squeak By, which is pretty funny. I think we're going to see more of this card as Bloomburrow comes out and we have Mouse Tribals. So one to keep in mind here. 1 white, Sorcery Adventure, target creature you can glitch +1. It can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater, so nothing big can stop it. That's going to be useful later on. Recruitment Officer, another 2/1 Human Soldier, 1 white. We get to pay Human Soldier, 1 white and 3. We look at the top 4 cards and reveal a card with mana 3 or less from among them. Put them in your hand, put the rest in your bottom library. So it can actually summon cards for that 4 mana right there. And again, you see 2 cards that are 2/1, which are unusual with white. Usually white has more toughness than power, so I like these kind of early powerful card plays that we have. Surge of Salvation has actually been unironically a salvation in many games. Mono red, red, and black, or Rakdos are huge right now. Being able to and prevent all the other all creatures you control gain hexproof, prevent all damage from red and black sources. Huge play. Huge play is an instant. Is it always useful? No, it's not always useful. But as much as we run into red and black on the ladder or some combination therein, it is extremely important. You could remove it and you could put another kind of indestructible in if you're for my best of 3 guys. You could put a Lauren's Escape in there, boom, no problem, for a specific kind of protection there. But as far as tonight, yeah, I ran into a lot of mono red, so this saved my life. Destroy Evil is a direct removal. I kind of wanted this for the enchantment and the toughness 4 and more. I chose to swap that in. The other removal that we have is a Soul Partition right here. That's really only going to be our only removal package. We're not going to do too many other types of removal. We can exile a non-land permanent as long as it's exiled. Its owner may play it. It costs 2 more. The reason that we choose Soul Partition is it syncs up real nicely with Aven Interrupter right there. We actually can get a good synergy between Soul Partition and Aven, and Destroy Evil is just a big boy destroyer right there. Dust Animus. Lying in wait here for the flyers. A 2/3 flyer for 2, which is not terrible, but if you plot him for 1 white and 1, if you have 5 or more untapped lands, Dust Animus enters the battlefield with 2/1/1 counters and lifelink. So a 4/3, a 4 or 5 lifelink for 2 mana played early in the game, that's not terrible. Now remember, have to cast this with 4 mana untapped. So first thing you do, cast this spell, then you have all your mana untapped. That's a good one right there. Very nice. Resolute Reinforcements, again, trying to swarm out, trying to hit early damage, hit it early, hit it often. 1 white and 1/1 flash human soldier. Whenever it enters the battlefield, create a 1 white, 1/1 white soldier token. There it is. Again, flashing this in is incredibly useful. This is probably one of the most useful white spells out there right now, because putting 2 emergency blockers down at instant speed, or basically getting 2 1/1 haste that are going to swing in on the next turn, is very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous and deadly right there. So love this flash card right here. It's going to teach you multiplication tables. That's how good of a flash card this is. 7 times 8, you're going to know it right away. So yeah, good stuff right there. Soul Partition we talked about. Let's talk about it syncing up with Aven Interrupter right here. The idea behind this is going to be that if you pay 1 and 1, at an instant speed, you exile target non-land permanent. So as that long as the play remains exiled, its owners may play it. A spell cast by this opponent costs 2 more. I like to use this on big boy cards. If they're putting down a Sheoldred on turn 4, we pop out the Sheoldred immediately, and now it costs 6 to get out. Now you're kind of time locking them to get out from the board. We're kind of exiling them into a nether space, which is like, well, they could have the extra mana, they could cast it. Here's where it becomes spicy. Here's where it becomes juicy. Not only can you exile something at instant speed, Aven Interrupter has this other unique ability. Let's talk about this guy right here. 2 white and 1 2/2 flash and flying. Bird Rogue. Yeah, he's an owl, he's stealing. Great stuff. When he enters the battlefield, exile target spell, it becomes plotted. This is essentially a white counterspell. It's a white buy you some time. What this can do, it means if somebody is going to play, they're going to play their Sunfall, they're going to play their something else, this gives you instant breathing speed. You can win a game in the turn it gets you to get 1 more turn off. So on turn 5, turn 6, when you know they're going to run their board wipe or their big powerful card, pause it. Say, okay, it's exiled, you can play it next turn for 2, it becomes plotted, and it costs 2 more to cast, because spells your opponents cast from graveyards or from exile cost 2 more. But it gets you that clapback. You could have an epic clapback. They could be at 1 mana, and you just need to swing in with that 1. Aven Interrupter is going to give you that extra turn to get it in there. The fun thing about it is, remember, it says spells your opponents cast from exile. Soul Partition puts them in exile, costs 2 more. That means Soul Partition and Aven Interrupter make something cost 4 more together. It's 2 more for each Aven Interrupter on the board. That means that you can potentially get it even higher and higher and higher. You can make the cost an exorbitant price that cannot be paid to get a big creature out there, which is really useful. I like to see that. So control them. Aven Interrupter flashes in, puts something back, and then it can swing in for the 2/2. Let's say you have Sanguine Evangelist ready to go. That's how you can kind of set up your turns. You could flash in Aven Interrupter, flash in your Resolute Reinforcements, and you already have Sanguine Evangelist. Guess what? You're going to hit for a lot. 1 white and 2/2/1 Vampire Cleric Battle Cry. Whenever Sanguine Evangelist enters the battlefield or dies, create a 1/1 black creature token with flying. Love to see it. So you get it on entry and you get it on exit. Battle Cry, whenever this creature attacks, each other attacking creature gets +1/+1 in the end of turn. The fact that we are going to have a full swarming board of Aven Interrupter, Resolute Reinforcements, Dust Animus, and all these 2/1s, they become 3/1s if you attach with Sanguine Evangelist. Very, very useful beef up right here for the counterattack. Really adds a lot of damage, and it gives you that extra flyers right there. Talking about flyers, we're talking about dangerous flyers right here. Vindication. 4 white, Phyrexian Vindicator, Phyrexian Horror. Behold your inevitable defeat. If damage would be dealt to a Phyrexian Vindicator, prevent that damage. Whenever damage is prevented this way, Phyrexian Vindicator deals that much damage to any target. Any combat damage, any spell damage done to this is negated. We have this horrible thing just ripping up, this mockery of an angel ripping up the board. Red is doomed. If you get this out on turn 6, red is doomed. There's no way they can get rid of this. You're going to absorb every single hit they swarm in with. It is the best way to defeat mono red, in case you're having trouble with that. The fact that no matter what they throw at this, no matter what spell, no matter what creature that you block with it, it throws the damage back. It's over with. Again, a 5/5 flyer that is functionally indestructible from damage, and of course, throws the damage back. Very, very bad on them. Very, very powerful, and it's going to be around for a while. Then, of course, on the high end here, probably not my favorite card, Knight Errant of Eos, 1 white and 4/4/4 Convoke. Yeah, if you're going to have a lot of stuff, it helps you convoke something else out after like a big attack or a big hand that you have extra stuff. You can convoke a 4/4 in. You look at the top 6 cards. You may reveal up to 2 cards with a mana value X or less from among them, or X is the number of creatures you convoked with. Put the revealed cards in your hand, then shuffle. Yeah, you really only need to convoke for 3, maybe even 2, and you'll get something out of it. I wouldn't really even go for more than that, so probably only 3 or 2, and you can get something out of it. And there's a decent way you can get a bunch of 3 or 2, tokens or something like that aren't attacking this turn. Like with Sanguine Evangelist will help, and Resolute Reinforcement will help convoke this in to keep the flow of cards going in. A 4/4 on the board, beefy 4/4 on the board is not a bad addition either. 2 planes and 2 Mishra's Foundries for your pleasure right there. Yeah, a little bit of man land action. If you want to do more different kind of man lands to taste, you certainly can. Yeah, you could do a Hidden Courtyard. You could do a Fair Basilica. They slow you down a little bit, but they're always options to put in. 29 creatures altogether. Decent amount of humans, but we got everything from birds to vampires in this one. Soldiers, humans, yeah, kind of. 7 instants, no sorceries, no enchantments, just creatures. The kind of deck that I like. A heavy creature guy. 24 lands with a 2.3 average. That's what we're looking at right here. Again, check out BREW Lab. They do great stuff over on their channel. Great to go see. I have some sideboard options for you, as I was talking about. Was suggested Invasion of Gobakhan is not bad, because that also syncs up very nicely. 1 white and 1 enters the battlefield. Look at the target opponent's hand. You may exile a card as long as it's remained from exile. That costs 2 more. Again, very useful. And at the end of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature, or you can sacrifice and give them indestructible. This actually syncs up very, very nicely. Thanks to Neptune for pointing that out. Very, very, very nicely with what we have going on here. Great way to pull stuff out of the opponent's hand, make it harder to cast, slow them down. Has a lot of good synergy, still has good synergy with Aven Interrupter. Lauren's Escape in case you need that spot protection right there. In case you're going against like mono green and best of 3 and you just need the indestructible instead of Surge of Salvation. So those are all options there. Maybe you want one or less, or any one of these, maybe one more Dust Animus. Again, I've modified this slightly from BREW Lab's original one. This is kind of to my liking. And again, it's pretty good, man. It's climbing me up diamond. I got the diamond 3 with this one, so we're in shooting range of mythic right now. Also, rotation proof. I didn't say that before. Sorry, I apologize. It is 100% rotation proof. Yeah, we'd love for you to try this one out. So that all being said, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into the game right now. Yeah, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Let's do it. Control. That's what I don't want to fucking play. I don't want to play against 80,000 fucking control decks, guys. I don't want to fucking do it. I don't want to play against 80,000 control decks. Well, at least this is a mono red, so we'll see what happens here. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. Could soul partition him. Sodium high. My guy is discarding because you're slow playing. Does you know that sounds fun? Go in. Okay, boom. Boom, our Dust Animus we can't get. Can't get that out. We need another land. Alright, we gotta let him load up. We gotta let him get the unlimited nacho bar right here. Really, really load him up. I mean, really, really start. Pump him up. Yeah, pump up the jam. Pump it up. While your feet are stumpy. Alright. Do that. Bye. Good seeing you, man. Yes, you can. You can use cards in a quantum tunnel. You got to remember that. You can quantum tunnel cards as much as you want with this game. Never forget that, guys. Never forget that you can play cards even before they exist. The only thing that you lack is you're not trying hard enough. So, just want to point that out. Alright, so he's going to do that. Boom. He's going to swing in. Hillbilly, 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 hillbilly. Alright. He's going to go in here. Alright. No blocks. Get down. Pump up the jam. Yes, I am. I am referring to the Belgian 1980s Pac No Dev and pump up the jam. So this dude kind of just let me in, or what? What's the deal here? Yeah, all we want is staying, well, till next year? It's rotating out next year? Is that how they're doing it? I don't know. I can't understand rotation anymore. I got smooth brain. I got the smooth brain illness. The smoothest brain there is. I don't know. Next year's rotation. Oh, it's going to be gone out of alchemy. I'll tell you that much. Be gone out of the chemicals. The chemicals between us. Yeah. I haven't done it yet. It needs a little bit of work, Neptune. Hey, how you doing, Mars? Pump up the jam. Pump it up while your feet are stumpy. Unfortunately, I think this needs more removal, as all decks do. I wish it wasn't that way, but we might need a little bit. So yeah, so are you getting it? 10,000. We're kind of swarming the board out, and with bad options for him. You know, that's kind of the idea there. What do you do, Vindicussy here? This is kind of anti-red, really. 24 with a 2/3. What's cracking? Wide white on the menu, yeah. Yeah, it kind of smells like Teen Spirit Abzan, to be honest. Hey, look, the final ball to slot. Now I've slotted every single one of my balls. Yeah, that's real nice. It's so funny. They had to license Pump Up the Jam for Conk on Earth, which is fucking wild that they probably had to pay they had to pay money to use that song just for that joke over and over and over again. What was his -2 board wipe? That was Tectonic Shakes or some shit like that. It does 1 damage to everything. It's a good anti-Boros tech. You got your Mastery Pass done the other day. I'm close to getting it done. I haven't played them that much since Sunday. I think probably once I finish this Sunday pass, I'll get it. Okay, so let's do Cheeky Mouse. Hey, look, it's a fucking another red deck. I guess we're onto some here because we're getting spammed with red decks, and we have pretty good red anti-tech, anti-red tech. Really good top card. Okay, let's do that. We'll either do Resolute Reinforcement or we'll have the Soul Partition, Funk Show Brother. Doom Mind Overseer. Boom. Boom. Yeah, well, they can't use the song without a license, and they play a good portion of it. It's not like they play a 5-second clip. They play a decent portion of that song, so I'm assuming that they let's do this. Completely unrelated from pop punk techno band. Pump up the jam. You may look at the card of your library at any time, or you just pump it from the top. Okay. do. Neptune, stop picking at Zyrant. Bump. Ooh. Uh-oh. Case of turn 5, 9, 20. Okay, he's gonna do that. Boom. Pop them. You're 10 subs away? That's awesome, dude. Oh, who's he gonna get? He's gonna get Sanguine Evangelist. I'm gonna pop it though. Once. I don't care, dude. Stop picking at him. You're picking at him. Stop picking at him. Yeah, now he's mad. Now he knows he's gonna get hit. Now he knows he's gonna get hit. Yeah. Hey. Boom. There we go. Hey, what's up, Wood Dog? Wood Dog, it's been a while since we've seen you, Wood Dog. Alright, if y'all are cool, but it seems like you're calling him out a lot, and I don't know the context. He seems to have moved on from it, and you keep calling him out, so. I've been good, Wood Dog. How you doing? MTG Hillbilly. By the way, guys, if you're in chat, go to MTG Hillbilly's channel, man. Go check him out. He's great. Jay, you're the kind of guy to keep up with leaks one day, or do you want to wait for everything? I don't care about spoilers. I don't care if they tell me exactly how a movie ends. It means nothing to me. You could tell me a new movie came out and this is exactly what happened. It's meaningless to me. 10,000. I think you're onto this one, man. I'm spoiler proof. I don't care. I like to know what cards are going on. Sometimes you want to know how crazy I am about spoilers. You want to know how crazy I am about spoilers? I'll look up what happens in a movie so I know what happens ahead of time and then watch how it plays out. Hey, what's up, Stillaputz? Yeah, I'm just saying in spoilers in general, I don't care. I don't care. I will look at whatever card comes out. If somebody has some blurry-ass photos, I don't really look at those. If they're like, oh, look at this fucking blurry-ass camera photo where my thumb is on half the card and my flash is blurring out the rest of the text, I don't really look at those. But if somebody just is like, here's a sheet of 15 cards, they weren't supposed to come out yet, I'm gonna look at them. I don't care. Well, you know, whatever. You know, doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna see them eventually. You got to understand, guys, as a vampire, I don't experience time linearly. Okay, so I already know things are gonna happen ahead of time. before they happen. That's what you're failing to realize. All right, let's wait. Landlord Navigator. All right. For me, it's easier to think about. Part of the ship, part of the crew. We're gonna wait for the Avon Interrupter here. We're gonna interrupt the real spicy like. Obscuring digit 1/5 creature. Yeah, that sounds like it was something in Duskmourn. I like how Duskmourn, they just abandoned all pretense. They're like, I don't know, fuck it. Magic the Gathering has chainsaws. It has VCR players. It has fucking CRT TVs. Who gives a shit anymore, man? It's a bunch of cool shit in a pile. Y'all give a shit? I don't give a shit. I don't give a 10 penny fuck. Alright, so let's check it out now. Soul Partition. Right about now. Soul Partition. Boom. Boom. Let's see if he wants to do that. Vindicated. I am selfless. I am raw. I am raw. I swear I'm right. That's all I can stop singing Dashboard Confessional. It's all I can do, guys, okay? I grew up in the early 2000s, alright? Spider-Man 2 was a really important movie for me. Okay, so you'll never get me to stop singing that song, alright? Just want you to know that. Do this. I know. 2. Convokes 2. Nope, nothing. Okay, Malcolm Alluring Scunthorpe. You guys know about Scunthorpe? Uh-oh, someone did not. Oh, yeah, that can't block this turn. Okay. Wait, hold on. I don't think he read that. I ain't reading all that, so I'm either proud that happened or didn't. All right, now we're getting, what did you get? What do you get to your Mastery Pass done? What do you to get your Mastery Pass done? Philippa Collins. Philippa Collins. It's also the name of an MTG creator who's about my size, named Philippa. Although she's growing a lot faster than me because she's uses Facecam. So I have a whole video on that, believe it or not. I have a whole way. Hey, Malakir Toyheim, how you doing? I have a whole video explaining everything you need to know about Mastery Pass, all that stuff. Go check that out, Philippa. Give that a like. It's about 20 minutes long. It's going to explain how much experience and gold on average a week that you'll generate, how long it takes to complete the Mastery Pass. Are you at the break-even point? How long do you have left to do what you could do? There's a lot of good information in there, Philippa. More than I could explain right now. And it has graphics. It has the math that I did. So it's got all that stuff. I'm actually working on right now. I believe it or not, everyone talking about Nadu has made me want to make my Why Simic is Broken in the worst colors in the world. video, and I might do it. I might just fucking go ahead and do it. Everybody wants to see that. There's a reason. I did some research, actually, when I was bored and I had a lot of things, nothing to do. There's a reason that fucking, that Simic is broken and all the cards get banned. Draw. Okay, my turn. We're gonna go in. We're gonna hold the Avid Interrupter. Give it. What's he got here, man? Highway robbery. Very nice. He's trying to get the Galtie's Falcon out. Okay. What's he got for me now? No, I'm not making a YouTube video. I'm of Simic deck. What I'm doing is I'm making a video explaining why Simic is busted and broken. I'm not making a Simic video. I'm explaining why that's why it's a problem. Why does Simic always seem to have these problems? Why is it the worst color? Don't know what this guy was up to, but it didn't work. Back in my youth, in my younger days, I ran a Simic Sea Serpent deck. And you can hear from my voice, the video is now private. It's lost to the ages. Yeah, I might try a video essay. I might try a second channel with a bunch of video essays and other shit on it. I also want to do some pack openings and product openings, some paper products. So I might do some different content as we go along here. So, you know, watch out for that. White Rabbit. I guess we'll follow this guy, huh? Ops goes first, and I got no early plays. Fuck it, we'll draw into something, right? It's not really white flyers. It's white combo cards. It's got flyers in it. I wouldn't really say it's flyers per se. It's hard to say. It's hard to peg what this is in. It's a crazy brew from a crazy guy who's a crazy dude. So a creature, and the creature is available and everything. See that? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so just flood. Just pure unadulterated flood right here. That's great. Vindicated. I am selfless. I am raw. I am raw. I swear I'm right. Swear I knew all along. Okay. 4 mana off the fucking dome here. I have 8 mana. Blossoming Tortoise. Okay, he's gonna do that. He's milling. What's he trying to rip up here? Okay, he's trying to reanimate. Where the regulators that deregulate. Where the animators that reanimate. Ooh, in denial. With a smooth regulator smoking cigar. That it is an impressive flood. It's pretty classic J Villain flood. I drew 8 mana off the first 12 cards there, so that's pretty fun for the most part. Pretty fun for the white guys. Give it to me, baby. And all the girlies sit pretty flying for the white guy. Alright, he's gonna do that. He's gonna Tortoise again. More mana. I know I need more mana. 33% here. Flood for the ages. It's Master of Puppets. The first Doom level is fake Master of Puppets. The first Doom level is He's ripping off. I don't know if it's Pantera. It sounds like he's ripping off Master of Puppets when he made that song. Draw 2 more and still win. I'd love to still win, man. That'd be great. There's Deadly Cover-Up. My turn. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff right there. Oh, I love this. This is great. Let's do that. Yeah, E1M1 is basically Metallica. Okay, let's do that. Boom. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so I don't know, 9 mana out of 13. That's pretty big, guys. Let's be honest. Blossoming. He mills. He's on 28 cards, so what's he doing here? What's the trouble, man? Okay. What's he planning here, bros? I'll take it. I'll take the 6. I don't give a shit. Bring in the last gift. More like even interrupted, am I right? My turn. Let's do that. When bringing each player sacrifices other creatures, then the player returns all creature cards from their graveyard that weren't put there from the battlefield this turn. So he is going to get me real good, even if he puts down Bringer, because he'll bring back all this shit with 2 Terror of the Peaks. So that's the idea. It's a terror. It's a terror drone. He's going to put in so many creatures on the board. He's going to blow me up. Blow me up. I don't have another counterspell to pop him out here, so. That 1 per there this turn. Okay, so what does this do? If you cast it, each player sacrifices all their creatures they control. Any player return card figure that weren't put there this turn. Okay. Boom, and now he's gonna bring her the last gift. And because he has the terrors, he has these Terror of the Peaks, that's what's gonna fuck me up. He's gonna put like 5 Terror of the Peaks on there. Oh no, he's not. He's gonna Terror Tide everything. And then he's gonna do that. Auto-pay. Wouldn't really matter. He's gonna put that back. The Terror of the Peaks is what the problem is. I could have survived if it was all the other cards, but the Terror of the Peaks' triggers are what's gonna kill me. It doesn't put it back to hand. It doesn't matter. The Terror of the Peaks triggers are gonna kill me. That's the problem. If he resurrects any Terror of the Peaks, it's gonna kill me. Doesn't really matter what I do. The only way to stop is the Vindicator. The Bringer of the Last Gift it's the only way to stop. If I had a counterspell for that or something to slow it down again, I would have won. The Terror of the Peaks trigger is the problem. Alright. Let's try it again. Tro 84. I'm blue, dabba dee button die. Dabba dee button die. Alright. Tro. I want to put down a tap land, so I got a free go at him. That's what I want. Tro 84, come on, man. Yeah, tap land. Tap land. Okay, so we're gonna put down that. +1. Boom. There's a cheeky mouse. +2. Bango. Great. Then we have the Aven Interrupter. We can double swing in. We have the Aven Interrupter to lock him out. Whatever he tries to do, we can really just slow him down. Oh, it's whatchamacallits. Okay, so let's do this. It's heisters. It's gonna do something here. My deathless. Sure, man. You can use it. You can use a 2-drop. You can use 2 mana on a 1-drop. I like that, man. That's a good idea. Okay. What are you gonna put down, man? You put that heister. Come on, man. Heist be good, man. No, you can't get Crassius Crucio. Not allowed. We don't allow Crassius Crucios around here, man. Boom. We don't allow Crassius Crucios around these parts, bro. I feel like I was kind of clear about it, that we don't actually allow those around here. I feel like I told him, but he didn't really listen, so... yeah, I don't know how to help him at that point. Let's do... Animus. Swing in. He can play as Crassius Crucio now, I think. He can play as Gopher. There he goes. That locks that out. Alright, 3rd time's a charm, man. Good stuff. I like it. Pass. Alright, he's gonna do that. Ambitious. My turn. That. Vindicated. I am selfless. I am raw. I swear I'm right. Swear I knew it all along. Okay. Trying to get away. I don't think that's gonna help, my dude. You can maybe get one of my 2-drops or 1-drops, but I don't think that's gonna help, my guy. Yep. Yep. What does he mean by ambitious? You have 2 options with Crassius. You can go ambitious or the other one. Everyone always chooses ambitious because the other one sucks. 10,000. It's that card. It's that card that gives you that ability. At Doom's Gate. He saw what he stole and was immediately overcome with sadness. Luckily, this is a combo deck. This is a combo deck. So, there's not really much he can steal that's gonna help. Battle of Gobakin is not a bad ad right there. Matchmaker showing me in a match with a Mythic 41, like, bro, I'm just trying to get a diamond. That'll happen. They'll do that to you. They'll put you in they'll be like, hey, would you like to fight Mythic 4? Hey, what's up, Joshua Andy? It's kind of like White Flyers, only kind of different. It's kind of like White Flyers Swarm. It's from our good buddy over at the BREW crew. Ops goes first. Well, he's platinum, so maybe he doesn't have that much of heat on it. Josh Andre, welcome. By the way, guys, if you haven't liked the video yet, please like it. I'm going to mulligan this. I don't really feel this hand. I don't really like it. That's slightly better, but honestly not that much better. We'll drop a recruitment. Okay. He's probably running blue or black. Cool card backs right now. He's running Boros. Look at that. This shows you how much I fucking know. Okay. Diggy hole. Diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Ass Creed. Good lord. I feel like there's a better way to say that, Marie. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll call you Mario Andretti. Yes, you can. You can change that. You can call yourself whatever you want. I see all these people named Vorpal, Stormy, MTG Hillbilly, Spree. Yeah, you can put whatever name you want on there. It just defaults to your Google name. I apologize for using your full government name. I didn't mean to do that. His days of selling death sticks are over. Okay, we'll go in. Apparently he's not connected. He's not cloud connected. He's still, oh, is he just trying to fucking bait me out here or what? What's going on? Warriors call. Whoa, that. Boom. Boom. We'll go with this. We got the Surge of Salvation, also known as Sister Salvation. What's he got for me? Dust Animus. Let's do that. We got another Sister Salvation ready to go. Herbrisk's Furge? Burr? Hit me for 5 right there. Have an interrupter, not bad. I gotta put down this guy, and I'll wait to interrupt. Play this ability as an interrupt. Am I right? He's waiting to do something to me here, man. He's got something in his hand that fuck me over with, but I don't think I'm gonna let him do that. Alright, what's he got for me? Big boy hit right here. Here we go. Aurelia Law Above, no thanks. No thanks, bro. Swinging into binging in, my dude. No blocks. Boom. No blocks like Roblox. Check this out. Boom, 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 boom. Bingo bango. Got that tango. Hey, what's up, VTuber Aurora? Alright. Wall of fire one more time. I'm gonna bash our head against the wall of fire one more time. This is the last time, though. Currently at a 75% win rate with this deck. So, we gotta send BREW Crew we gotta send him a gift basket. You know what? Looking at VTuber Aurora, I just remembered that me and another VTuber named it was a Luna Nix, also known as Miss Che. We used to run a startup for enterprising VTubers to get started on Twitch, but then she got mental health issues, so she quit, and now we don't do it anymore. We had just started it, and then she had to walk away from streaming, which was sad. It was called Nay and Jay's Virtual City. We were gonna help start VTubers get started in their journey. Ops goes first. That seems like a fucking trick, and we have no early plays. Yeah, hey, Gromit, first time he said anything in a while just to say he misses Che. We all miss Che. It's sad. It is sad. Boom. Hey, Miss Che. Yeah, she was a good friend. Sad that she had to get out of streaming. Wanna ice a guy. Yeah. I just remembered that I had that thing at one point. Oh, he's gonna add 2 red. You don't need to play that, bro. You don't need to fucking play that. That's for fucking suckers. Let's do this. Boom. Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3. You know what was the hardest boss for me? Maybe there's something wrong with my brain. Aldrich Devourer of the Gods. I got hard stuck so bad in Aldrich Devourer of the Gods. I absolutely could not get past him. Maybe it was the run back. His run back is real fucking sucks. But I was real intimidated by Dark Souls 3, and for some reason I was able to get through everything. Aldrich Devourer of the Stupid Gods didn't just hard stuck me for the longest time. And the funny thing is that I can breeze through most of the shit out there on Pontiff. You know, that's wild. I did not nearly spend that much time on Pontiff as I did with Aldrich. Like, legit did not nowhere near as much time. I beat the shit out of Pontiff. Resolute Reinforcements. It's a scary game to play, you know? White. 2 attackers going in. I must be some sort of Elden Ring savant because I struggle with a lot of Soulsborne games, and I kick the dog shit out of everyone in that DLC. When everyone online was like, "This is the hardest game ever been made. I can't believe From Software would do this. This is impossible. It can't be done. It's literally impossible to play this fucking DLC." I'm literally shitting and crying right now. I was whipping everybody's ass up and down, just not even close. I one shot, not one shot, but I won first battle bosses out. I got the first time with the boss, I whipped their ass and beat the dog shit out of them. And I don't know why I was able to do that when everyone else was like, this is the hardest thing in the world. I don't know if I just had the right build for it. I really couldn't even tell you what the issue was of why I was capable of such a feat. It's very odd. It is very, very odd. What does he have here? All right, let's do that. Yeah, while everyone was saying DLC too spicy, I was able to do it. I don't know why I was able to just power through everything. The hardest Souls game I've ever played in my life was Sekiro. Hey, Cartigo with his I actually beat Domain Legends. Ooh, we got him good on that one, guys. Very nice. All right, good stuff. All right, almost to the Mastery Pass completion there too. All right, well, we got to send a big shout out to BREW Crew. As a matter of fact, let me link to BREW Crew because he did this one and it is cool. I like it. It comes with a lot of. It's got just enough to slow the opponents down. It's got just enough to slow your ops down, and just enough power to punch through. Very tricky deck. So yeah, it's a very tricky deck. The kind you don't bring home to mama because it's a super free. All right, guys. Until next time, guys. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.